Well, viewers, those are the headlines on our top focus. The Indian Ministry of External Affairs has now confirmed that at least 44 Indian nationals are currently serving in the Russian army in its campaign against Ukraine. Now, according to MEA spokesperson Randir Jaiswal, the Indian government has raised the issue with the Russian authorities and has urged the release of all individuals and has also warned its own citizens against accepting any lucrative recruitment offers, citing serious risks to life. The statement comes on a day when External Affairs Minister of India, Dr. S. Jaishankar, has held talks with Russian Deputy Foreign Minister Andrei Rudenko in New Delhi. This development, interestingly, also comes ahead of Russian President Vladimir Putin's planned visit to India in early December for the annual summit with Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. With us on the broadcast is Major General Shashi Asthana, defense expert, joining us from New Delhi. Thank you so much for taking our time and speaking to us on NewsX World. This has been a problem that we've been seeing taking place since the war broke out. We've also seen recently one of the Indian nationals who was captured by Ukraine, who had alleged that he was initially arrested on drug charges in Russia, had to serve 7 years but opted to serve instead in the Russian army on the front lines. How do you think the Indian government should now pursue this? Of course, this has been raised. What sort of diplomatic means are available to get these 44 Indian nationals back?
See, the Indian government has shared the concerns with the Russian authorities and also urged them to release all these 44 people. But I must highlight here, there are two angles to it, and there are two sides which are to be blamed. One is the agents which are there in Russia, and then there are the agents which are there in India. Now, these agents, they recruit these people with lucrative offers, and then when they reach there, then they find that they are being diverted for some other task. And that has happened with many of them. In fact, earlier this year, I had gone to Moscow, and while I was coming back, I found a whole lot of them, and almost everybody had a similar story. So basically, it is not that the only that Russian authorities have to be blamed. I think it is the blame is both sides, because there are agents, and apparently we have not been strong enough. Because this problem was identified almost about 1.5 years back.
Yes.
And both sides, I think the agents are yet to be punished. And that's why we still have about 44 of them still serving with the Russian army. Certainly, they need to be released. We have full sympathies with them because most of them, they actually didn't know neither English nor Hindi nor Russian. And they were lured that you will get some job, and with that job, you will get adequate compensation and things like that. Apparently, yes, it's a job problem which migrates them, and they have been lured into a job. They must be released, and I'm sure appropriate actions will be taken by both the governments.
All right, sir. Requesting you to stay on with us as we shift our focus to more developments coming in. Viewers, we're now learning that the number of